Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. We're now on the February contract. I didn't realize yesterday's video was about the January contract still, which had already expired, but the price levels haven't really changed much. So also it didn't really change the outlook. But now we are on February, so therefore I have to just add the micro count again, but my outlook hasn't changed. So the idea is still that we are likely in a fourth wave with one more low to come, which could then really complete a, you could say a long-term, could put a long-term low in place, maybe around the area of 180, 190. We'll see. Depends a little bit on how high the wave 4 now moves. I will only start to assume that a lasting low is already established if there is a break above $2.92. So I need to see that sustained break above the 50% retracement level of the third wave. So this is measured. It's just a distance of that third. And if the wave 4 moves beyond that, it's sort of that is a move that's too large for a wave 4. So yeah, at the moment, assumption is we're in a wave 4. Looks very corrective. I mentioned it yesterday. Looks a little bit like a bear flag here. And I mentioned to you that first indication that we are starting to come down here would be a break below this corrective price channel's lower boundary line. How can we label the subwave structure of this wave 4? Well, I think I did have it on the other chart, like the January contract chart. A wave up, B wave down, and basically now that C wave to the upside in wave 4. Maybe I should add the wave degree here or change the wave degree a bit. And then zooming in a little bit here, maybe we go to the 1 hour chart. We'll see a little bit more detail. I mean, this is a 3-wave move down. Looks to me like a wave, could be that wave B. It's also possible to have the B here. Don't like it. Have it rather here. And then this would be now a C wave, probably as a diagonal pattern, an ending diagonal. And in this scenario, my view would be that, this could be the 1, the 2, then an A, B, 3 possibly in wave, A, B, C in wave 3, then a 4 and a 5. However, I have to say there are some guidelines about diagonals. The third wave should normally, reach the perfect fib level. No, that's okay. If you're wondering, what is this? Why do I not count that wave? Well, it would be an A, B, C structure in wave 3, then the 4, and then ideally, this is also gonna get an A, B, C in wave 5. And it doesn't mean we have to get into the red box, right? That's not needed. But we should stay below the upper boundary line of the box. Now, having that information, we can also add additional targets because we can take the length of that wave 1, go to the low of the wave 2. 1 second. No, we take the length of the A wave, go to the low of the B wave. And then it gives us some targets for the C wave. Typically between the 100% extension and the 161.8% extension. So you see there's a good overlap with the red box, starting at $2.63 to $2.87. So that would be my very specific target area. We can try to, if we measure wave 1, go to the low of wave 2, just to see if there's any confluence. For example, the 200% extension level would be important, and the 2.618, 267 and 279, but they are both in the larger box there anyway. So at the moment, I think it could get a few more squiggles higher. Obviously, it doesn't need it. Looking at the bigger picture, this is already a 3-wave move up, which is corrective wave, right? But it can get a few more squiggles higher, so don't be surprised if it does in this wave 5 of C. Before then, this 5th wave down is starting. Let me just change the wave degree here. And really, if it stretches, but this is so corrective. I mean, if it moves beyond $2.91, $2.92, then the more lasting low is probably already in. Until then, I'm watching for another low. Cannot really give you a clear target for it because I can really only do that once the wave 4 has topped. We can speculate a little bit. So if we say, right, we take length of waves 1 to 3, let's assume it will reach maybe, $2.77. That's one of the fib levels here. Then the move down, target-wise, $1.90 would be the first level to watch. That's the 61.8 extension level, key level for a fifth wave. Might stretch a little lower, but then there will also be the the 78.6 extension level here at $1.72. So that would probably be my target area, but I don't really want to leave it on the chart because it's very speculative. We haven't even put a top in place in wave 4. So this is sort of, maybe I'll leave it on here just sort of, as an orientation, okay? Yeah, and I don't think there is much more to add, so I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, check out our Patreon membership. The link can be found in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.